Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Noah back again with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I help people awaken to their true abilities through wellness and spirituality. And thank you guys for tuning in to today's video. Today I'm going to be talking about acting as if and how you can become the star of your own movie and what I even mean by that, right? So a lot of the times we like to try to be in someone else's movie, right? We want to try to be a part of somebody else's script, right? With social media and everything, we tend to idolize celebrities, and we always want to be a part of, them. Like, we always want to be with them, or we want to be associated with them at all costs. And by doing this, we tend to forget who we actually are, right? We are very, just by realizing how powerful you are, that's when you start to take back your power, right? And so when we, I'm sure a lot of you have heard of acting as if, but what does this really mean? I like to look at it as being the star of your own movie, right? But what does that mean exactly? When you're your star of your own movie, right, you're the director, right? So meaning that you're in control of your own life. You're focused on your own life. A lot of the times when we idolize certain celebrities and we start to make them superior to us, then we take away from our own power. And that can make us feeling very comparative, right? We start to compare ourselves to other celebrities because they have this amount more of material things than we do. And so we start to kind of disassociate ourselves from how powerful we are, and we start to kind of become attached of what we believe to be success, right? And a lot of the times these celebrities, they get to where they're at because they believe in themselves, and they always have believed in themselves, and they've always been a part of their own script, right? They've always been the star of their own movie. What do I mean by this? Meaning that they didn't really take what other people said into account in terms of how they want to direct their own movie, A lot of the times when people count us out, or people kind of don't believe in us, right, this can create a lot of insecurities within us because we're not used to believing in ourselves, and we're not used to having that self-confidence. And so when we start to really take back our power and we start to realize how much of an icon we are, right, then we start to become our own director of our own movie, meaning that we are the true power, right? And so, where am I trying to get at here? I really want you guys to just understand the idea that, in terms of creating our own reality, we have to be aware that we are in control of this, right? No one else is going to be able to take away that power from us. And so we have to start realizing that what other people say about us don't really impact us, right? Because it's our movie, it's our show. And we have to start acting as if. We have to, if we want to become successful, right, we have to already act like the success is here. Because we deep down know that it's already here, right? Because we know that our thoughts create our reality. And so whatever we're thinking, it is able to manifest if we truly believe in it, right? We have to be able to feel that emotion of abundance, of success. And we have to start to really be in alignment with our highest purpose, with our true divine purpose. That can be anything, right? It doesn't have to be specific to one thing. My purpose is making YouTube videos. I really enjoy doing this, and this is something that I've always wanted to do ever since I was a kid, right? And so because of that, I'm not being impacted by what other people are saying about me. right? A lot of the times we take what other people say about us so serious that we kind of become distracted from our own goals and aspirations because we want to appease others, right? But in reality, everybody else's opinion, that's their own reality, right? That's not ours. So we don't have to identify with that. And so I think it's important in terms of becoming the star of your own movie or acting as if, we have to act like we already own the success. You know, we have to act like we are the stars of our own movie. And through acting as the stars of our own movie, right, this starts to become attractive to other people. You know, you're going to start to see business opportunities happen before your eyes. Things are just going to start unfolding for you because you believe that you're already successful and you don't need validation from other people. Right? That tends to be another issue with that. A lot of people try to seek validation from others, but they don't have validation for themselves, right? They're just trying to appease others, and they're just trying to make themselves look good for other people. When in reality, we have to start becoming confident in ourselves, right? We have to start really just feeling successful within our own lives, and we have to really validate ourselves, right? We have to start we have to stop becoming validation seekers and truly know that the validation is already within us, right? We don't have to succumb to another person's happiness, right? If we want to be happy, we have to truly realize that it's all inside of us, right? Success lies within us. And there's nothing that's going to come from an external source, right? Success isn't going to come from seeking validation from other people. The moment that we start to define ourselves as successful is when we start to materialize success, because we realize that it's all within us, right? And so we have to kind of flip the table and go within, right? We have to start looking within ourselves, and we have to start realizing that we are the true power. Right? And when we realize how successful and how great that we are, then it starts to attract the reality that we desire, right? That can be anything, like I said. If you want to be a musician, if you want to be an actor, actress, if you want to dance, if you want to sing, right? If you want to create whatever. That's the beauty of us being here, right? We are able to choose what type of reality we want to create based on what we enjoy doing. And so through that, we're able to become the star of our own movie because we realize that we're already successful, right? We're not validation seeking. We're not looking for validation from other people because we already know that we are successful and we don't need that validation. And when we start to embody that, energy of detachment, right? We're not attached to one's thoughts. We're not attached to a certain perspective of how another person's going to view us, right? Because the important thing is that we have to realize that we are successful within our own right, and we don't need validation from other people, right? We don't need to seek validation from other people when we understand our true power and our true beauty. And that is when it ultimately you start to manifest things in your life, and it's going to take a while, right? Because we've been programmed to seek validation from other people, right? We're not taught in school to validate ourselves and to have a lot of self-respect for ourselves, right? And so we have to start to reprogram our subconscious mind through affirmations, telling ourselves how great we are. Because this goes straight to the subconscious mind, and then we start to believe it, right? I am great. I am powerful. I am courageous. I am brave. I am bold. I am creative, right? We have to keep telling these things to ourselves in order to realize our true divine beauty. And when we realize our own true divine beauty, that's when other people start to realize when other people start to realize how beautiful we are and how amazing that we are. Only when we realize our own beauty, right? Our own success, And so that's kind of the analogy that I wanted to bring forth to you guys in today's video. That you can be the star of your own movie. You just have to believe that you're successful already. And we have to realize that validation is an inner thing, right? It's not something that we're seeking. Because when we seek validation, that kind of manifests as neediness, right? We need something. And so when we understand how successful we are, like I said, that's when we start to embody our own truth and our own power. And we start to manifest, you know, because we understand that we are the $1 million, you know, and we are the director of our own reality, right? We don't have to seek validation from other people. And with that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate each and every one of your guys' support. If you have a question, comment, or concern, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my DMs are always open, at NoahIsArk. It's going to be right here. That being said, guys, have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night, wherever you're at. And peace, love, and happiness, y'all. Mwah.